So you wanna be the master of Pokemon? Understand the secrets and have some fun. So you wanna be the master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be number one? Number one! Let's do it. I wanna take the ultimate step, find the courage to be bold, yeah. To risk it all and not forget the lessons that I hold.
I wanna go where no one's been, far beyond the ground.
To learn the way to take command. Use the power that's in my head.
We all live in a Pokemon world. I wanna be the greatest, master of them all. We all live in a Pokemon
It's a whole new world we live in. Pokemon Johto. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make their way to the top of the hill. Each time you try, gonna
whole new way to see. It's a whole new race with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta hello all. Can be toe. Oh my God. We still got a ghastly, this elusive ass ghost in this shitty tower with its crappy spawn rate. Says that, and there's 5 ghosts on screen. Enough of that. Alright. How's everyone and their ghosts doing? Ugh. Yeah. Goodbye, guys. Oh my goodness. Right in my face! Sorry about the OBS bullshit. Anyway, I was trying for some shiny Ghastly earlier. No luck. I'm not even getting consistent Ghastly spawns like I just did. Sad to say. And here I am, or here I was yesterday, getting a shiny Ghastly and a shiny Haunter while I ran from the Haunter because I didn't want to break my combo. It's useless to me if I'm already going to be going for Ghastly. And I'm the type of guy who likes to evolve my Pokemon into the second stage and third stages. Completing my Pokedex for this game, catching the next stages is something I didn't like at the beginning, but I was like, fuck it, for some stages. Normally I don't go for evolved forms, though, when I'm normally playing the games. That's just not how I do things. You elusive ass blue ghost. Why does this tower have such shit spawn? Whoo, almost dropped my controller. Is there a better floor or... Jeez, 60 hours later? Holy shit. Sometimes I run out, but I actually just stayed and waited for more Ghastlies because the going theory is that if you don't zone to another area, ones you don't encounter will respawn, and means that ones you have been encountering have hit. Going up the stairs or whatever. That's what he means by zoning. Come back, area left. Going out of the room, down the ladders. It's all RNG. Doesn't matter what floor you guys do it on, it's all RNG. I caught a shiny Ghastly and ran into a shiny Haunter on this floor. So by that odds, this is the best floor. Ah, hello. Huge ass Pokemon. Haunter takes up way too much space. Okay. Okay. I guess not zoning out is giving me the best odds here, as of right now. I'm being haunted. I'm being haunted by normal ghosts. I wish I could get haunted by a shiny one. No dead chances, please. We don't need no dead chances. Tooth. No. 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 Ah! No! You caught me. Yay. Oh my goodness. Elusive as ghosts. That haunter turned into a ghastly. He devolved. Yeah. Ghastly should be able to just float right through them tombstones. It makes me think that Ghastly isn't just corporeal, he actually has form, because otherwise your Pokeballs would go right through him. Therefore, Ghastly is not dead. It's a living thing. Just because it's a ghost type doesn't mean it's a ghost. Because otherwise you and your Pokeballs would pass right through him. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone shiny hunting on your end? To be a shiny master. To be a poke shiny master. I will be shiny, hunting until I'm dead. Having fun up there, Ghastly. Heyo, welcome. Welcome back. I'm good. How are you? Yeah. Spoopy boy, yeah. I only still have the one. I'm hoping to at least get him for my living dex so I can say fuck off to this place because of its encounter rate. I had no luck earlier when I was just watching Jay Witz on YouTube. He also is shiny hunting, if you know of his YouTube channel. And nothing as of during those brief hours that I was hunting for. Saw the doctor today? Well, I hope that went well. Hope you're alright. Zubat. Zubat. Batzu. He thinks my cold is viral, so I didn't do anything. Oh. Yeah. Honestly, coming from the main games, I think seeing anything that isn't Ghastlies, Haunters, and Cubones is odd to me. I don't know why Zubats are in here. Or Golbats. I mean, I guess they make more sense than freaking Chansey, but still odd to me. Bats are more in caves. But, whatever. I just don't get why Chansey's everywhere. Chansey in this game is like literally in every location. It's weird. I'm only used to him being in, what, 3 locations normally? I know he's in the Safari Zone and I know he's in Mewtwo's Dungeon. Isn't he in one other place? Maybe not. I know for a fact he's in those 2 locations in the normal games. Yeah, Zubat and Golbat definitely fit better in here than Chansey. That's for damn sure. Even Cubone is a bit out of place, but he has lore here. And it's very sad. Very sad little lore on the little Cubone. And they don't touch much on Pokemon Death that much. I mean, Pokemon Pokedex entries are pretty scary, but the first generation to straight up introduce Pokemon Death, while it's not really a concept they tend to go into much. However, Generation 5 did bring back the whole death, except it was a death of a freaking human. At the hands of a Pokemon. Which is the other way around. Darkrai is scary. As dark as it is, I kind of like it. Because Nintendo's usually so cheery. I know they have a lot of innuendos and weirdness and thrown in time to time. But for a game that is so overall kidly friendly, them to throw in the concept of literal death and hauntings is a nice change. And not no shitty X and Y ghost girl. The straight up death of a freaking human being by the hands of a Darkrai nightmare is something that's one of the best parts of Black and White 2 that I loved to this day. That's what nearly made Black and White 2 one of my favorites of a game that I otherwise don't really care for. It is, but then there's some stuff that's kind of like, okay, you tried, you failed. Like X and Y's mansion with the guy who tells you the story of the faceless man, or the whole Lumio City ghost girl that seems to, Hex girl rather, seems to have no significance whatsoever. You're not the one. But yeah, the whole thing with Darkrai murdering an innocent girl who was caught in his nightmare, pretty disturbing, and I like it. I don't know. I still think while Black and White had its issues, I think it had the most amazing, like, one of the best storylines, and probably one of the most... And the villain in that game actually was probably the closest to its goal. Actually did something. They actually had a lot more involvement than most other villainous teams. I mean, Team Rocket didn't do all that much. They had 2 games to try. They took over a tower. They took over Silphco. They took over Lavender Tower. They had the selling of Pokemon. They stole Pokemon. But they didn't freeze no goddamn city. They didn't have a cutscene of them freezing an entire city. The main villain was straight up being a dickhead to one of the I guess, N's not really bad. Getsus was a dickhead to him. N was just misunderstood. Not a big fan of Getsus, but his goals, he did a lot compared to a lot of other villain leaders. Oh yeah. And then there's the bitch from Sun and Moon who fused with a super beast. But what came of it besides her falling ill and throwing away her children? Like, I kind of called that in the beginning. That the girl running away in the opening scene, and then you see the picture of the mother. I was like, okay, something bad's gonna happen. This chick is related to this blonde lady. She's evil. That was just kind of wrong. I don't want to see shit like that, because that actually can happen in the real world, where, you know, parents are just dismissive of their children and just throw them out. Or gets us treating N for his own goals. That's something typical of a big bad. The chick from Sun and Moon was just a complete asshole. That's something I didn't like. And you can straight up tell when you first go to that place, too. You're like, okay, you're kind of a bitch. Not only do you throw away your children, but you literally encapsulate Pokemon. Team Skull is ridiculous. I hated them. Sorry. They're goofy. They kind of got tiring after a while. Their leaders are kind of over the top, though. they were a nice change of pace from typical bad people who could actually be a decent team to just being straight up maroons. They're basically no, you can go fuck off, you green son of a bitch. I'm not catching you. No. I see you. You green Zubat, go away. I can easily find you. You're much easier and more common. I'd rather not break a combo on something that is already a pain in the ass to freaking catch. You, sir. I already have you. I just need one more of you. Goodbye. Get. God damn it. I still need to catch a Zubat on camera, and that will be my second Zubat. However, I don't want to break a chain just to get him. Because that would mean I would have to bring my Ghastly hunt back up again. Yeah, no thanks. Not worth it. Unless it's a Pokemon that's extremely rare. I'm hoping to get at least one more Ghastly before Chansey decides to appear. Yeah, no, that's how it always is. I always seem to get the Pokemon I don't want. Like I said, I'm hoping to get at least one more Ghastly before Chansey decides to pop up shiny. Because Chansey I can see myself maybe going after. That way I don't gotta worry about it because it doesn't evolve in this game. But I'm hoping to at least get my Ghastlys because that way I can end this place. But again, Zubat is more common. I can see them anywhere in vastly greater numbers. Which is why I threw away that Paris as well. But at the time I was hunting that Chansey, which is also much, much, much rarer. I guess. Even though Chanseys are literally fucking everywhere. And yet I have yet to see a shiny one. I mean, yesterday I had a shiny Ghastly and a shiny Haunter. I would have caught the Haunter too, if he didn't break my Ghastly chain. Just give me that blue gas, bastard. Chanseys? Oh yeah. I definitely seen like more of them than anything. However, only one appears on screen at a time that I seen so far. But they definitely pop up more commonly than these Ghastlys do time to time. But Ghastly can have up to 5 spawn per screen. I've seen 2 Haunters on screen. I can see up to 5 Ghastlys, and so far 1 Chansey and maybe 1 Cubone. Or 2 Cubone. I don't know how many times Cubone can appear on screen. Cubone's another Pokemon that I could find more commonly in other locations. This is just a shitty area. Has low spawn rate, which is why I'm trying to avoid Pokemon like Zubat and Chansey, because I could find them more commonly in other spots. Specifically a Pokemon that is common, like a Zubat. Which is why I said fuck him. At least I saw 1 shiny already. That makes up for it, I guess. It's always a nice feel to see that pop up. That's what I'm loving about an overworld type Pokemon game. While I don't want this, I wouldn't mind it for the actual core games, but it would just break the... It would just break what Pokemon has made it itself into. The RPGs, anyway. But if they decide to bring the core RPGs with overworld sprites, models, instead of random encounters, I'd be okay with it as long as they did it right. And this game so far did it right. Because it's Pokemon Go elements, but still. I don't see it happening. But if they decide to do it, I wouldn't be too bad with it as long as it's done right. It is something I've always wanted, honestly. Which is why I like Ranger I love Pokemon Ranger so much is because running into Pokemon in the overworld was something I've always wanted. I just hope if they do it, it's done correctly. And this game tickles that fantasy that I've always wanted. Dirty. It makes me happy for that. So. I don't see it happening because it breaks what the core RPGs were and are. Which is why Sun and Moon, to me, were not good games. Because they split from what they were used to. Pokemon is the same game over and over again. Don't change the formula. And if you do, make it good. Sun and Moon did not do it well. And it, honestly, to this day, it's one of the worst games. Not a bad game, no. Just one of the worst in the franchise. Probably my least favorite. And that's saying something. Yeah. Sun and Moon, I have yet to play Ultra. Much of it, anyway. I did a little bit, just so I can get the starters. Because I didn't want to start, because I started Sun for a Let's Play that I stopped because of all the dialogue, and it was just too much. I didn't want to have to really get into a recording and a Let's Play of something that was going to be extremely heavy when I was doing a bunch of other things. And then I didn't want to start Moon because that was what I'm going to stream once I get to it. Same with Ultra Sun. Or no, yeah. Ultra Moon, rather. Because I'm going to be streaming... no, Ultra Sun. I was correct. I'm going to be streaming Moon version and Ultra Sun version. Sorry, I keep getting the two confused. Because I started a file on my Ultra Sun. Or Ultra Moon. God damn it, I keep doing it. Ultra Moon version so I can get the Pokedex, or Pokemon, without starting a file on my other one, which is I'm going to be streaming for. Yeah. Generation 2 still is the best. Even to this day. The music... The introduction to the experience meter, the moving sprites, the shiny introduction, the story, the best post-game to ever exist in any of the Pokemon games. And then there's Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which yeah, that in 2 regions. And it feels like a direct sequel. Held items, yes. The introduction of Dark and Steel evolutions to Pokemon that didn't originally evolve. Baby forms is not something I was too big on, but breeding... And they just fixed up a lot of shit that was broken in the original. While there's still a lot of issues with Gen 2 as well, but they fixed up a lot of things. Introducing Dark really helped not making Psychic as overpowered as it was. Still pretty overpowered, but nowhere near as it was. Plus, Espeon was introduced, and Espeon is one of my favorite Psychic types. It is, in fact, my favorite Psychic type. And then they introduced Tyranitar, which is my favorite, besides Dragonite, of the pseudo-legendary. Heart Gold, Soul Silver did it even better by just revamping the graphics, adding in Pokemon that follow you was all I needed. I didn't care for a lot of the other side mechanics that were added to it. They just made it so much better. That and all the legendaries you capture in that damn game. It didn't feel like a burden like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire felt to me. That felt like a crazy overburden with all the legendaries you can capture in that fucking game. I loved it. It was thanks to that I was able to get all the legendaries shiny. Without having to suffer fucking reset, I can just RNG them. Could still do that with black and white, to be honest. I haven't really tested it out for black and white, so I wasn't used to it. There is a way to get roaming legendaries via the RNG method, but my lord, I hate roaming legendaries. Plus, you got to make sure to save right before they start to appear. So if you want the shiny beasts, for example, you would have to save at the Tin Tower, release them into the wild, and then go find them immediately. If they're not shiny, then you just reset. And that's a pain in the ass. I mean, I have them thanks to the event, but if you're looking for a way to get them normally shiny, you would have to do it upon at the moment they get released into the game. It's fucking dumb. It makes sense, but it's a much harder process. Finding them alone is a pain in the ass. I remember playing Crystal back when I was on vacation back in California, visiting my brother. It took me like 3 hours just to get me Entei. Motherfucker, I could not track that bitch down. I knew where he was. I encountered him already, so I had him on my map. I just couldn't catch up to the motherfucker. I kept going back and forth between routes trying to get him near me, but he would never appear on the route I was on in between so I can go find him. He always was one route away. I go down, he'd move away. I go to walk towards that route, and he'd be gone. And it's such a pain in the ass. I hate roaming legendaries for this reason. Every game also introduced its new type of gimmick too that either stuck or didn't stuck. Following you Pokemon was the best gimmick out there. Then there's the worst gimmick out there, which is the seasonal gimmick. That I wish never comes back. It just wasted time. Too much time. If it actually followed time, that would be a nice thing. Then there's the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire's Fly on Latios Latias gimmick, which is probably one of the best things ever. The Eon Timer. The Eon Flute. Or whatever. One of my favorite things of that game. That and you can just fly to routes. It is fun to zoom. Indeed it is. So yeah, I'm not going up and down the stairs because I've been consistently getting more Ghastlies to show up this way. I have to wait for them to despawn, but I consistently get at least 2 to 3 Ghastlies to spawn, much more than when I was going up and down stairs. So occasionally I'd end up wasting more time in my repels, or my lure, just running back and forth to 1 to 2 Pokemon appearing. And this is a lot easier. If Haunter didn't take up so much of my damn screen, why are you so big? I love it. Whoa. What Pokemon just disappeared? If Ghastlies appeared like the normal Pokemon outside, then this would be much faster. But no, the spawn rate here is Garbo. That Ghastly's wanting to haunt that trainer again. Didn't you do enough to her? Apparently I also missed a trainer. I battled her already. The last one down there at the very bottom. Bottom right corner. Below. Apparently I missed someone. And I battled her earlier. I'm like, oh, there's an item. How many items did I fucking miss? Yeah, Haunter is a thick-ass ghost. But that trainer right there. Right there. I battled her earlier. So apparently I missed her. Don't know how that happened. I'm normally not that bad when it comes to that. Ghastly, it's wrong kind of sparkling. Do the other sparkling. Like Edward. Show me your blue aura. Show me your blue gas and purple face. Show your purple face. Shiny hunting Ghastly is not as enjoyable as I was hoping it'd be. Ugh. Nope. 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 Bitch, I'm a ghost. So weird seeing my character run into a ghost. I've already stated that ghost Pokemon aren't literally ghosts. They don't go through shit, even though the anime shows them doing so. Pokeballs would go through them if that was the case. I don't think Game Freak literally stated that Ghastlies in the Gengar line are previously humans, like some Pokemon are. Like Yamask and Trevenant are. Those are literally... What? I didn't even do that. Those are literally once human beings that turned into ghosts when they died. Phantump is literally the ghost of dead children. Most Pokeballs are made of silver. Who knows? They feel like they'd be more made of metal. Some type of steel or metal. Considering the exact episode when they're in the tower and Ash thinks that Jesse and James, when they were burnt by Charmander, was a Pokemon, and he threw a ball and it hit Jesse right in the face. That Pokeball seems to have some weight to it. Therefore, it has to be some type of metal or steel. It isn't just some plastic ball. I know. The type of metal. I don't care for specifics. You should know that by now. Take your time. Ghastly, why don't you make a sound when you pop in? It's weird. Sometimes you don't make a sound, but sometimes you do. What the fuck, Ghastly? Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a long hunt. Oop, I'm inside of it. Ghastly, would you stop? Oi. Ah. Chancy, you're annoying. Ghastly, why don't you be shiny? What is your issue here? How's everyone going? Doing? How's everyone going? Yeah. How's everyone doing? How's it going? That's what I meant to say. Is the top floor really the only good spot? Yeah. Feels like it feels like that's a shame. Yeah, block me for no reason, Chansey. God. Yeah. Motherfucker! Fuck off! Oh. Lasto. Good time to come back. There's an example of me going to catch a shiny. So did I. Whatever, here's your shiny Chansey. The one that you have been requesting me to catch. I don't gotta worry about getting him later now. If I catch it, that is. I keep forgetting. No. Well, I guess I can do that, but... Yay, double miss. Because my aim is bad. When it comes to... They're not even... He's not even centered! Come on! Wow, nice miss. There we go. I hate throwing to the left and right. excellent double throw. Gotcha! Biatch! Yeah, I'm not letting him pass up. Sorry, Ghastly. Yeah. Chansey was a requested Pokemon. Oh my god, it's so big it doesn't fit on my screen. Chansey was a request. And plus, it's a Pokemon that I don't have to worry about later. Because it's got only one stage as of now in this game until they decide to make a sequel to it. If Pokemon Let's Go Crystal decides to become a thing, then we can start talking about shiny Blissies. Happiny doesn't even happen until, what, Gen 3? Gen 4, I think. Gen 3, Gen 4, I believe. Happiny is Gen 4, I believe. Jesus! One of my earlier shinies on Platinum, and I love him. I love it. Shiny Chansey is such a gorgeous color. Make its body slightly look like it has no color. It kind of, its body looks like it lost color from, you know, maybe like being just sick, or you know how it is when your body loses its color. And then it gets green feet, a pouch, and tips. And it's such a beautiful egg. It also looks like a fat egg that sat on the bottom half of itself so long that it's lost its egg shape. I thought I was going to miss that because I'm bad at throwing to the left and right, especially with 2 Joy-Cons. Whatever, I wasted like, what, 6 balls throwing at that fucker? I got it finally. Saving. Yay. Made my day. And I bet I made yours, because that was a request by you. Is Chansey one of your favorite Pokemon, by the way? Chansey is a gorgeous Pokemon. And a fucking tank. God, that thing was a bane of my existence in Stadium back in the day. Chansey was always one of my bane of my existences. Because I'm not known for really using fighting types. Or physical. I usually am stuck with a bunch of, like, special Pokemon. So I usually just use specials because that's usually where my favorites consist of. Aside from, like, Golem at most. So I usually get rocked. Shuckle, that's interesting. It's another Pokemon that knows how to fucking destroy you if you know how to use them right. Chansey is great. I have yet to evolve my Chansey into Blissey. So I have a few shiny Blissies on the way in my main games. Look at that pretty little guy. Look at it. Yay. Now why can't you become shiny, you motherfucker? I'm gonna have to come back to you. I'll save you for off camera. Fuck off, Ghastly. I'm gonna have my shiny Egg Boy. Yeah, don't fuckle with Shuckle. Come, Egg Boy. Whoops, wrong way. Do you by chance watch Dookie Shed's vids? Because that was one of his name of his videos. I know that's most likely a common joke with a bunch of the Pokemon fans, but I used to watch a lot of his videos, and that was one of his names of his videos. He waddles so happily. Yes, he does. Ah! You served your purpose for now. Must have Waddler. Wow, Chansey. Chansey's so big. His name. He's a YouTuber by the name of Dookie Shed Video or Dookie Shed Vids. He has a video title called "Don't Fuckle with Shuckle." I'm assuming that's probably just a common joke that Pokemon fans have with Shuckle. because his name is Shuckle, so they say Fuckle, but I don't know. I don't know. I only thought of that because that's... Yeah, I only thought of that because when you said that, that made me think of his videos. Outside of that, I've never heard the term. I just assumed it was clever. Rotate around my Chansey. I don't think I've seen one yet. Oh, well, there's the Ghastly trainer that I'll be patiently training my Ghastly for. And then I gotta get 2 more so I can get this fucker. Alright. Okay. So Chansey's done. Ghastly's done for now. I can at least get him off camera. Charmander I can get off camera. You want me to go for the computer duck? I mean, I guess I might as well try to get as many rares out of the way. He might not be as of a pain, because that encounter rate inside this tower is a pain in the ass. How big are you? Oh, you're tiny. You are a tiny thing. Let's go, my bubblegum duck. God, do I love your model. Just like with Charmander. The moment you get at least about half a 30 or a little over 30 or a little over 18, so I'd say about 15 to 20, the rare Pokemon start to spawn like mad. Chansey was one of them. You saw that once I had around 20 something Chanseys. He was appearing like mad. Speaking of Chansey, I want to see what you have. Oops, I could just go to my party for that. Ugh. 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 I can always try to go for a better Chansey later. At least I got it. I can still easily womp these super trainers with, I'm assuming, with shit tier IVs. But the reason I'm trying to do it just for the sake of it and guarantee I can womp them. I still will keep him. If I get a better one, I can always trade you. But for now, I have him. I'm not gonna let him pass up. My main goal of this isn't to catch mad IVs. That I'm just doing for myself. Which is why I normally just keep the chain going well into the hundreds. My main thing with these shiny hunts is just to have fun. And, you know, interact with the stream, which is why I'm giving you the guys the opportunity to choose who I go after next. That's just for fun for you guys. Plus, it gives me an opportunity to see shinies I've never had. Chansey, I've already caught before. But it's nice to see him in this game. Pikachu, yeah, I get it. You're pissed. Let's go to Celadon. I keep there. Blue and purple, green shinies. I agree with you. Blue. I have not seen too many purple. Blue and green are my favorite color shinies. I love me shiny Ponyta. Shiny Ponyta and Platinum was one of the later shinies I got, but I love it so much. Chansey, Mr. Mime. Eevee specifically got every Eevee form, but my main reason was to get Espeon and Umbreon. Espeon and Umbreon are gorgeous shiny. They don't do anything to Umbreon much except for change his rings to blue, and that alone is just volumes. Changing Espeon to complete green, a lot of people have claimed they hate Espeon's color. Oh, I love it better than purple. It looks so good, and it's one of the good shades of green. It isn't the shitty green. it's a much more beautiful green than Chansey is. If Chansey's entire body was green like I originally thought it was, because sometimes on the regular games it looks a bit greener. But this is, it just looks like it's color faded. Alright. So we got a, is this the best and only route for Porygon, by the way? This is where I got him. But a lot of people always tell me, or always say, oh, I hate Espeon. It's green. Like, okay, Espeon is a great green. A bad example for a green? Groudon. Another bad example for a green? While it's not as bad as Groudon, Scizor. He's been washed too many times, he has. Abra would be another great shiny to get. Later, though. Like, while he's not as bad as Groudon, Scizor is not a great shade of green. He's one of the nastiest green. Groudon's a mixture between that and green. He's like a puke color. He's not like green as Chansey green or Espeon green, but he's a faded puke yellow green. It's not a great color for him. He's definitely not yellow. And when I think of yellow, I think of like, I don't know, urine yellow? Super Saiyan hair yellow? He's like a mixture between that and... I just consider him diarrhea, because that's how bad his color sprite is. I keep calling him sprites. These are evolved into models. If this is the best and only route, I don't like that this house is here, because it's like right in my view. Jigglypuff is another one of those examples where it's a lighter pink, kind of a faded color, but with green eyes, and it looks gorgeous on him. Again, I might need to buy some balls. I should go buy some more balls. Let's go buy some balls. I mean, I've only caught him here, I guess. When I looked up Chansey's Pokedex, it literally said area unknown. Let's see if Porygon has that. Where are you? You're later down the list, Porygon. Where? I passed you. Ah. No, there you are. That's data. That is not what I want. That's not what I want. Snorlax, you'll have to come later. You're gonna be a pain in the catch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for Detective Pikachu, yes, do it. Oh god, I have to go into the... I keep forgetting this is Celadon. Would literally make me erect. Why not? What floor is it? Loads of Tomb Trainers Market. Oh god. Expensive. I don't have a lot of money anymore. I went broke. There we are. Sure. I'll just take some time off camera to battle the Elite Four like 50 times, only to gain 200k. Oh yeah, I brought down my webcam too, in case you were wondering, because I was eating in the interim. I kind of like, my attention was kind of divided, and that always seems to be when shinies appear the most. Yet I've seen 3 shinies back to back with the Gravelers, Zubat, and whatever else when I first started hunting. In less than like 20 minutes, but still, it seems my best odds are when my attention's divided. Like when I was farming or grinding, when I first caught my shiny Geodude in Heart Gold. I mean, I was just grinding. Or I was going through Soul Silver, just going through the normal story, nonchalant, ran into a shiny Rattata. I wasn't actually actively out searching. Full odds, too. No shiny charms. Ugh. Some rare Pokemon might be best to catch others. You're really rare, aren't you? I mean, I've encountered it. I don't know if I had a combo going when I did, but I encountered it. Slightly. I'm still eating a little bit. I have some Velveeta macaroni. Maybe I should... Whoa, okay. Sounds about right. I mean, if you're just gonna appear, why not? God, you're gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, let's not go for you yet, because you're a pain in the ass. I'd really rather not you break my combo because you're a dickhead, Abra. I guess we can go after Rattata? Wherever the fuck it went. There it is. Fucking house! I might as well. Porygon's gonna be a pain in the ass to find and normally, and plus, like, I don't know. I just kind of want it. I'll try to do any major farming for IVs on my own if I can. I'm not gonna make a extremely rare Pokemon. I'm not gonna make it a big thing. But for now, even though it shows him on screen, I'm just gonna have the counter going. The main goal is him. I'm still going to count the counter for Rattata as me going for a normal combo. And when I catch him, he'll replace Chansey. And if I find him, again, he'll replace Chansey. Well, let's at least get something. Not just make you wait forever. Plus, I'll get a shiny Rattata. Eventually. And I'm trying not to run away from too many shinies, either. Still wish I would have caught ones that I ran from. I should have went after that Haunter. Kinda wish I did, but, yeah. Did not expect Ghastly to be as a pain in the ass as it was. There we go. Hey, Dragonite. Goodbye, Dragonite. Fucking... There we go. That house. Oh! You're not a Rattata. Where'd you go? See, isn't it nice, little one, to just be standing in one spot? Isn't it nice? So much easier. I'm wasting Great Ball, Ultra Balls, aren't I? I don't think I need to on a Rattata. It's usually how I catch Pokemon. In the main games. End game, post game, whatever, I usually just toss Ultra Balls at everything. But then again, the actual main franchises are so easy to make money that I can just buy max balls and just chuck them willy-nilly. Ah. Growlithe, you'll be a thing. I would love to ride on a shiny Arcanine. That'll happen. Why is Rattata like being a pain in the ass? It's a bad route for Rattata, I guess. Should have gone after Growlithe or something. Eh. My lord. Aha! Eventually you'll appear. Dick. Well, at least I can use some of these Rattatas to get me an Alolan one. guess. Any extra Alolan trades, or any extra Pokemon that have on the Alolan form, I can always catch extras of and trade one over. I have no interest of getting an Alolan shiny. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Bring me luck, my shiny egg. Because you know, you have the lucky egg, which does not do what you would... yeah. Your lucky egg's name does not do what luck would sound like. It just gives you more experience. So give me more experience already, you lucky bastard. If only you existed in this game, lucky egg. And the amulet coin. I would really love that. Jigglypuff over here getting ready for that smash. Just doing his cardio over here. Getting ready to put people to sleep. Destroyer of worlds. Also in Detective Pikachu, the trailer that everyone probably seen, the Jigglypuff with the microphone marker. The marker. That's a nice nod and I love it. Movie looks dumb, but I want to see it. Also, the Pokemon and what their imagination of what Pokemon would look like in real life, some of them scare me. Especially Mr. Mime. That thing already scares me. I always imagine what that thing would look like in real life, and pretty accurate. Same with Charizard. That thing would scare the shit out of me in real life, as much as I would love to live in the Pokemon world. Because it just seems so laid back, and no one seems to really have major crazy jobs, and it just seems so easy. You could just send your 10-year-old on a freaking adventure around the countryside, just capturing Pokemon, and somehow they can afford to eat, sleep, and live. I've always wondered that about Pokemon. It's like, okay, you're 10. Most of your group is like pre-teens. How the fuck do you have money? You probably get money from your battles, just like in the actual games, but that's never shown. And with as much as Ash loses, he should be broke. Johnny Eggman. I see you. I saw you. I see you. Shiny Ratata. I mean, yeah, in the canon games, yeah, but and not in the show. They don't just show them giving him money, so I'm assuming they do. But I've always, just as a kid, I've always wondered that, how they ever get money. Yeah, you dogfight for money. It's technically the only way that's gonna ever be legal. Because by that definition, it's technically a dogfight. It's an underground dogfight ring, and that's an illegal practice. But yet in the Pokemon world, it's all right. I wonder when, in the storyline, which we'll probably never get, but it's a thing that Pokemon fans probably do speculate. Yes, Pokemon is glorified dogfights, yeah. I'm pretty sure Pokemon fans have thought about it and speculated, but it might just be overthinking, and it is. In the past, before everyone made Pokeballs, which was kind of explored a bit in, I think, X and Y, where life was like before, like, Pokeballs were a major thing, and I know there was that big war, and a lot of Pokemon died and whatnot, but, like, when did they decide to start capturing Pokemon for the use of dogfights and pets? And what was life like for them then? Were they just normally wild animals that didn't have a master to abide by? And when did Pokemon become so cool with that fact? That's always something I've thought about, but never actually brought it up. No wonder people in the past thought that Pokemon was the work of the devil. I don't know, anything that involves fun, people always think it's, ooh, it's Satan. Just like when D&D was first introduced, everyone thought that was the work of Satan. Ah! Don't bite me, Growlithe. Wrong rat. Don't need you, rat. You're the wrong rat. My god. Rattata, please. I probably should go to a different route for you. God damn it, I'm already here. What'd you find? What'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, thank you. Holy shit, hi, Kadabra. Just came out of nowhere. It just floats in my face. Sup, bruh? I did not expect Reddit to be rare as fuck, yeah, apparently. Wow, it's a yellow one. I'm out of Great Balls. Well, fuck. Well done. This is a shitty throw I did too. Rat. Fucking rat. You're a bitch. These are going to be the toppest percentages of Rattata. Sure, nailed it. The toppest percentages is of Rattata. Rattata. I make it personal to say his name differently every time. Rattata, 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 Rattata. It's the only fucking Pokemon name that no one can say his name consistently. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Ratatata. Tit for tat. Wow, nice miss. Right in the tooth. Go away. Come here, you rat. What? Damn bubblegum duck. Alright, you cotton candy cyber motherfucker. There he is in general. God, he looks so awesome in this game. He literally looks like a game within a game. He's so out of place in terms of the Pokemon designs because he's a freaking human creation. And a computer, basically. He's data within data. Hello, Charizard. How goes it? Hello, Dragonite. How goes it? Oh, Porygon's starting to appear now. I just need at least 31 Rattatas, please. Wow! Should I go to a different route for Rattata? He's not appearing as much as I was expecting. 50 Zubats, a shiny computer duck will show you. Really? Why 50? Wow. Am I the Pokemon now? Growlithe is trying to catch me. Rattata! Like with Ghastly. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna get a shiny Porygon and not a shiny Rattata. Essentially. That'd be one hell of a trade-off. Something I would not mind. If I can hunt common tier Pokemon and get myself a shiny rare out of it like I did with Chansey, even though freaking Ghastly while common in the actual games, in this game he's not common as fuck. He's rare as hell to run into because of his. He's not really rare. It's just his spawn rate is garbage. But out of it, I got a Chansey who is rare but commonly placed everywhere. It kind of is a nice trade-off, while kind of bogus at the same time, considering Ghastly only appears there and he's hard. Oh. Hi. Yeah, goodbye. It's your call. God damn it. I don't really like catching... I really don't like catching second stages. That's true, I only am a few. Come here, Pidgeotto! That's true. I can go to a different route for more Rattatas anyway. I was debating, thinking about it, because it is a stage 2. God, you are an ugly shiny. Pidgeot was never the Pidgeot line was never a line I was really fond of shiny. It's like a gold brown color. Never really a fan of that. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great either, in my opinion. Pidgeotto. They do have great hair, though, yeah. So off-screen. Well, hey, I got Pidgeotto. I just love it when they appear, though. The shininess, just so cool. I don't care if they're ugly as hell. The shinies in this game looks phenomenal. Well, I also do gotta sit there and get the better IV'd version, so I am gonna hunt them more for better IVs. That's on my own. So I do need Pidgey, though. But oops. Alright. So Rattata. It's a better route for you. I mean, I know you appeared all over Route 4. I guess we can go over there. I'll be doing a lot of this on my own time as well, just trying to get better IVs, because I do want to battle all those trainers and whomp the fuck out of them. I'm just trying to get my goal in completing the living deck. So I'm going to have multiple shiny copies. That's fine with me. Alright, so Chansey, while I had fun with you, I want a Pokemon that I like more. Charmander, as much as I like you, I don't really like your shininess until Charizard. Not bad. Change marking, favorite. Gotta favorite my Chansey as well. Your nose hurts? I'm sorry, man. My nose was burning all day today, and I had a massive burning headache because of it. That's why I hate certain smells. I don't like your shininess, but I do like you better as a Pokemon. Pidgeot. Pidgeotto. Ugh. Tissues are rough in general. Actually, while the color's not great, I do love the golden hair. See, his feather color is kind of close to what Groudon is. Kind of. Not quite. But it's a shitty color. That's all I'm getting at. Shiny Bird Jesus, yeah. Woo! I still need to get Sandshrew on camera. I need my Rattata. Make it! Wow, Rattata. You want to be a pain in the ass? Should I go to Route 2? Oh. I guess I can go for Mankey. Let's go for Mankey. Rattata's being a pain in the dick hole. I gotta find a good route for him then, I guess. Let's go for Mankey. My chain's broken, so I gotta bring it down to 1 now. Mankey! It's a Pokemon I don't have. I don't have a shiny Mankey. Oh, there he is! There's my Rattata. Too late. I have never had a shiny Mankey, nor have I had a shiny Sandshrew either. Now I do. Mankey! You furious little Mankey butt. Oh, wow. Nice throw on my part. Do an attack, come on. Spanky, Mankey, Mankey, Spanky. Spank, get the Mankey. Again with the green screen. Well, this time I have blue versus all the oranges. That makes a bit more sense. But it's all the lighting. Even though the blues should not have any conflictions with my green screen, it's because of the light. Brr, brr. How dare you? I am one with the grass. Yeah, but I'm not wearing green. I'm wearing blues, whites, and golds. Or, it's a gold. I know different colors of different shades exist in every color, but there's no reason for my green screen to be doing that. It is the light, as you can tell. Because when the light dims, I come back. Like, gold is probably the closest to any green I'm wearing on me. I could cosplay as a Ghastly on stream. Oh, now my Ratatas are appearing. Of course they are. Why is it that I never get what I want, and I get what I don't want? Where's my Mankeys? Where's my Spankies? Where's my fighting monkey? There's a fighting monkey. Come here, you fucker. Come back here. You're a happy little monkey, aren't you? Aw, it breaks immersion. I wanted to see what my hood would look like. But it breaks it. Not enough light on the top of my hood, I guess. There we go. Now I'm not even a floating head, I'm just a floating face. Now I'm like that weird guy on YouTube that wears nothing but pink leotards and shit. Pink jumpsuits. That acts like a weirdo. Can't stand that guy. I'm a sorcerer. Thank you, Filthy Frank. Yeah. Can't stand that guy. It's not my cup of tea and it's not my comedy. Just like what PewDiePie does. While I did like his gaming videos, his type of comedy is not my thing. Some of his older gaming videos where he actually did real games, not no stupid games that everyone plays, like those Flash games or whatever. When he did actual video games. What, Filthy Frank or PewDiePie? I can't say that until I really know a person, to be honest. While looks are important. Oh. Yeah. The Paul brothers can go fuck themselves. I don't even need to know them to know that they're far from that. They're far from it. They're far from bangable. They deserve to get their head shot in. Looks are important, but they're not everything. After I see what they are on YouTube and I feel like I've known them. I know what they are. What's not personally wise? Saying that they deserve to get shot? Or are you talking about what you said? Oh, I know. But personality is what ruins it for me for them, regardless of looks. A person can be physically attractive, but if they have a bad personality, it just takes that all away. At least for me, anyway. Even then, I just don't find that type of thing attractive. Not everyone's the same. Everyone has different opinions on attraction. Damn you. Mankeys all over the place, so pop out, please. Charizard, I see you. Mankey, double Mankey. And as for myself, I don't find myself attractive. It's hard for most people to probably think so, without seeming cocky, but with the way people have treated me, I just feel like I'm not attractive enough. People can tell me otherwise, because it's hurt. I've been heard from several of the people saying I am, but been heard enough, you would think the same. I appreciate it. Thank you. I've been hurt enough by the people I care for. That really brings that down for me. I can tell. People just never. Some people just never make me feel good about myself, I think. While I've had people come up to me and randomly in person tell me I'm good looking. It's a nice thing to hear, but I don't get it often enough. Some people get it more often than others. I just don't happen to be lucky enough. It's a nice fact to know that people have just stared at me because they thought I was good looking. I've had people pass me by straight up staring at me. But I don't get it enough. It's usually younger people. Go figure. The amount of times I've had girls who are most likely underage hit on me. Well, it's nice. Thanks. Never had a guy hit on me. I mean, you said I'm hot. I've had a few guys tell me I'm good looking, but not random people though. You're probably the closest thing to a random guy that has hit on me. By that I mean someone who's not a personal friend. Huh. People usually find you attractive, or people you usually find attractive don't find you. Yeah, it's usually that for me. People I usually like don't like me back. And you're popular with old guys? Old guys as in what? Like 40s? And Middle Eastern men. Oh. People like what they like, I guess. I've attracted, I mean, I can't really say that they're probably all underage, but they look it. I'm assuming most of the girls who've told me I was good looking, aside from a few of my exes, a good chunk of them were probably like freaking 17, 16, back when I was in my early 20s. At least they look like they were in early high school, at most, while I was in early college myself, and it's just like, why? Also, I'm taken. There was one other time when I was with an ex and we were shopping. She told me that one of the employees said I was good looking. And then one girl did comment on my eyes, but that's about it. Those are the closest thing to a girl my age who has hit on me. Girl said I had nice eyes, and one person who said I was hot when I was shopping with an ex. I don't. Yay. 50 plus, Jesus. Yeah, I wouldn't want to date somebody. I barely even want to date a woman who's in her 30s, but I'm starting to get to that point where it's like, okay, I might as well start looking for a woman or man who's in their 30s. While I do try to find a person who is in their early 20s or mid 20s, just because I usually like a woman or man that's a little younger. But it's getting to the point where I should start looking for someone a little more my age, closer to my age, or a little older. I just personally don't. Most of my relationships, the girl was always younger. By a year or two. Because the youngest I dated, I think, was when I was 17. I dated a girl who was 15. That was the youngest. She was going to be turning 16. I was just turning 17. That was the youngest. Yep. And a lot of people always tell me, I don't mind a person with experience, while I prefer someone who is just as new to sex and the whole relationship thing. I don't mind experience, but I do prefer someone who's not as out there. That's just who I am. So I want them to experience that with me, but that's just how I am. But I'm not always gonna find that. I'm just a weird person, and that's what I'm into. I'm just trying not to get hurt again. But I realize trying to find someone with that much of an inexperience is usually not too out there with the dating scene, which is most likely they're going to want to experiment. Which is where a lot of my relationships ended because they were fresh and didn't date that much. Weren't going to be high school sweethearts or college sweethearts, and that's usually a hard thing to find nowadays. Could have happened. I could have stuck with my ex throughout our high school relationship, even though I was in a senior year and she was a sophomore when we met. We could have been high school sweethearts, but it didn't happen. And then my ex after that could have been my college sweetheart, but it didn't happen. It's rare. It happens. But I didn't think it was going to happen. Man, I throw way too late. Come on. I have a few. I have a few friends that I went to middle school and high school with that are already married and have a house and have kids. If they're not married, they at least have a house and kids. Or if they don't have kids, they have a house and married. Or all of the above. Like Zero, for one, is married and has a kid, has his own. And he's one of the closest, he's like one of my few closest friends that actually is someone I talk to on a daily basis that has that. A few of my other friends are people I went to school with that I don't talk to on a daily basis, but a handful of people I went to school with are married, yes, and have kids. I'm one of the few who actually is single, still living with his parents. And I hate saying that, because I don't like the judgment. I get enough of that. I know my life is bad when it comes to that. While I do have a good life, it's just, I'm tired of hearing it and seeing it and waking up every waking moment knowing that I'm a fuck up. Two of my brothers are already have kids. Neither are married, but they have kids. And one of my brothers doesn't have his own place. He still lives at my parents' old house, but still, the fact remains that has kids. Two of them have their own place. One still lives in my old house. I still live here. I mean, I'm not the only person my age that lives with their parents. One of my other friends still lives with his mom, but, like, it's just sad. Because my exes, a slew of my exes have kids and are married, or just have kids. So, and it's just like, everyone I know who I've been with has a kid. In fact, I think most of my exes have kids. Oh, your brother has 3. He's in his late 40s. And take your time. fuck. Welcome back. Hello, Mickey. Damn it! That's why I was trying to throw the ball immediately. Because Mankey has such a weird timing. I just have enough time in the beginning to throw a ball right before he does anything. If the A button works correctly. Yeah, you have just enough time right in the beginning to throw a ball. But the reason I didn't throw that ball immediately is because my A button didn't go. Hopefully we can get a shiny Mankey or two before we start going after Porygon. Now that they're appearing in droves. Jesus. Yeah, they're on crack. They're little crack monkeys. My God. This is definitely better than Ghastly. Even shiny hunting like this will take you hours. I know, because I was freaking taking forever to get me a shiny Caterpie. And those pop up in like droves of like 15. Viridian Forest is a hell of a place to shiny hunt. Good thing that wasn't a shiny over there in the left top corner there. Probably ignore it because I already have him. I'll just go after him another time with comboing him because I already have him to get him on camera. I don't want to go after him now if I see him or a Charmander while I would be pissed. Sandshrew is something I plan on just building up on my own and get him on camera when I then. Really don't want to go after someone I already have now. I mean, if I get the two Mankeys, then yeah, that'd be fine. Well, it'd be stupid, but I'll still do it. I just don't want to break a chain for a Pokemon I already have. When I can just easily catch a combo of 30 or something just to get him once and then end it. I would really be pissed to go after Charmander shiny, even though I still need one more, technically speaking. Sandshrew I'm good on. I have multiple. I just want to get them on camera. So I can make a highlight of it. At least I got two shinies today. I still gotta highlight the Ghastly one. And then I gotta highlight these two shinies I caught today. At least this way I can try to get me a shiny Mankey, try to end his character, and then go after the Porygon. I don't want to just go right after Porygon. Well, I could, but then that would be stupid, because then I can kill two birds with one stone. Two birds with one stone that way. All of you fuckers, go away. Again, if I start seeing other shinies, I'm most likely just gonna say fuck it. I don't want to have to it's a waste of balls to just constantly throw at any shiny I see. It sucks. But there's a purpose to why I want to go after a specific combo of them. I love how less are appearing now. Oh, there's like 50 Mankeys before. Fast little fuckers. Hi. You're not shiny. Go away. I'm not wasting any unnecessary Ultra Balls. I need to go and save up money now. I wasted a lot on you. All throughout my Charmander hunts, I had massive opportunity to see other Pokemon here shiny, and yet the only one I've ever seen shiny besides Charmander was a Sandshrew. I had to let that one go because I already had him by that point. Not shiny Rattata, no shiny Mankey, no Spearows, nothing. I was very surprised. I am beginning to hate the swirling effects because the sparkles around them really annoy me. I know it's a distinct sparkling, but still. Missed opportunity, your Pokemon doesn't sparkle when it enters the freaking... when it walks with you. It should at least sparkle upon its emergence. Missed opportunity. Let's try the other route. I'm still hoping to see a random wild shiny Charizard, even though I wouldn't catch it. It's a smaller route. It's easy to maintain them. Go away. Oh my god. And they are all over me. Yeah. Yeah. Fast little fuckers. Dangerous little primates. Oh my god! Quit going after me! Little pig fucks. I wish I could stand somewhere without Pokemon constantly running into me. Let's just divide my attention. That always seems to work and get me shinies for no reason. Take your time, dude. Oof. You know, every time you leave, I get a shiny. I feel like it's gonna be a common occurrence, isn't it? Aside from the Pidgeotto. And maybe a few others that you were there for. But every other time you've walked away, I've nearly gotten a shiny. take a break from Mankey then. Let's go after the goal. Mankey's someone I can go after anytime. Let's go after what we really are going after. I'll come back for you, Mankey. Away, Growlithe. Oh god, you're red. Ugh. Alright, you're gonna be a long one, aren't you, Porygon? They don't appear constantly. Welcome back. I took a break from Mankey, going after the duck. Yeah, I'm going after the duck now. Took a break from Mankey. I didn't get one. Mankey is someone I can easily go after later. I also realize he's gonna be a pain. He moves a lot, and he still has a red ring. Orange, red-ish. He's gonna be a tough one. Oh, I have it still. I just left. I didn't break the combo. That's why he's appearing as much as he is. My combo's still active. He would not be appearing nowhere near as much. Without his combo, yeah. But I still have a streak going. Just not his. I want to do a combo with him, but he's very fucking rare. If by some chance I get him and I miss and he runs, or my chain breaks otherwise, I may try to go for him off camera and build him up. Because that's what I like to do. So I can not only lower his catch rates, while also trying to get a good IV'd one. But I don't want to be streaming forever. I don't want to waste too much of a stream on just doing that. Otherwise, the whole stream would have been Porygon hunting. Or Ghastly hunting for no avail. Some Pokemon I realize are going to be a pain in the ass, and I just got to do it any way I can. I realize I'm not going to get every Pokemon with good IVs. Or there's still a chance, even with a combo of any other Pokemon, I still can get a good IV one. As long as the combo is at 31. I just happen to have a very shitty luck with some of the IVs that I got. That Chansey one that I got was at a combo catch rate of a 31. It still wasn't all that good, but it's all just luck. I just have higher chances of it. Like I said, it was 200 something of what was it now? Was it Charmander? Yeah, it had to have been Charmander. 200 something Charmanders, or whatever it was that I got the full 6 IV. Yeah, it was Charmander. So I can get that around 31. It's just luck. Porygon, where are you? Go away, guys. Oh, dang it. You bubblegum duck. God, that load screen. Ugh. That's why I'm running into him. Probably could run into Celadon. Hey, dude, what's good, man? Just shiny hunting some Porygons. How are you, man? We need some science in my life. Ah. Some seizure ducks. Be prepared for constantly running into one Pokemon, or multiple depending on who runs into me. One of the best ways of constantly spawning the thing. Unless it doesn't like to spawn, such as in this case. It appears a lot, but not as often as I was hoping. Ugh. Well, I got 2 shinies today. I got me a Pidgeotto and a Chansey today. So that's something. So I ended my Ghastly chain on a Chansey, but only because Ghastly was being a dick, and I should have gone after that Haunter when I had the chance. But I didn't expect Ghastly to be a pain in the ass. However, I was watching some of Jay Witz's streams. If any of you guys know him, he's a big Nintendo tutor. He's been hunting Ghastlies for like 4 days. Not straight, but like 4 consecutive farming sessions. And has not found a single shiny Ghastly. Keep that in mind, I found a Ghastly and a Haunter back to back within not even 5 minutes of each other. Luck! And I had a 60 combo chain going. That's not that that matters. It's just luck. Computer doc. Come here, you scientific fuck. You will become bubblegum. In probably like 2 or 3 days. Which probably translates to like maybe 7 hours. I should just say sessions because days is not accurate. It's 2 or 3 sessions. This is session 1 going after Mr. Bubblegum Duck. You're hungry as fuck. Go eat something. It always sucks being hungry. Third favorite shiny or third favorite Pokemon in general? Porygon is an awesome design. I don't know, there's a lot of Pokemon that there's a few of my that are like really good favorites of mine, but there's a lot of Pokemon that are just like, yeah, I like you, I love your design, but I never use you. But Porygon is definitely one of the coolest designs ever. I don't know if he's close to a favorite of mine, I don't even know if he's a top 10. A lot of the Pokemon that I use on my team are usually one of the ones that are like my favorites. Like, I love Pidgeot. So I am happy to have a Pidgeotto shiny. While I almost debated not catching it. Just because I wanted to get Pidgey on my own terms. And I don't normally like... It's only because he's evolved. I normally like just going after the base form. Which is why I threw away that Haunter I could have caught. But, eh. It's all good. Ghastly's not impossible. Computer Duck 95. Is that Porygon 2? Or is... Or... I was about to say, is that Porygon's evolutions? What's his third stage, then? Computer Duck 95 is Porygon 2, then what's Porygon Z? Oh god, that is... Hi. It's the garbage one? Is he really that bad? Is the third form that bad? Computer doesn't beast. Now it all depends on what you mean by garbage. I'm assuming you mean by look standards or stat standards. Ah, okay, so looks, design-wise. Its design is kind of bad. I don't know if they're competitive. I would assume they're bad, but I don't know. Yeah, Porygon Z's design-wise is kind of... Honestly, that's all they are to me is, if they have an awesome design, I will use them. That's where a lot of my favorites come from. It's because I love their design. I don't care if their stats are good. I have seen a few people use Porygon too, but I don't watch a lot of PvP, but I've seen some. But I don't know anything of that shit, so I wouldn't know. I did like Porygon in the card game, back in the original base set. He always had an awesome looking card. I don't remember using him all that much, but I remember him being awesome with conversion and shit, if you know how to use it. Cool Porygon. Don't think I remember that. Ah, yes, now I do. I had him. I had all the promos, and then I lost him. I had all the movie promos from, you know, Mew, Mewtwo, the birds, the beasts, any other promos. I know I had like a Jigglypuff promo, several Pikachu promos, because God knows they have like 50 of them. I had the Dragonite promo. I had all of the movie promos from like the first 3-4 movies. 3 at least, from what I can tell, because I know I've seen the first 3 for a fact in theater. I think every movie past the Celebi one was I never saw in theater, if they were even in theater. I know the first 3 were when I was younger. And that's probably where I stopped caring about some of the movies. At least I didn't really see them much until way later. I think Pokemon Forever was the last movie that I cared about and saw when it first came out. Every movie after that one, I just stopped caring about the movies. I have seen them to this day, some of them. Because the last good movie that I saw, which wasn't in theaters because it was already long out, the last one I really enjoyed was the Latios Latias one. That's a good movie. And then I saw the one with Jirachi and the fake Groudon, and god damn it, that movie sucks. And then, of course, you know, Mewtwo Returns, the Mewtwo Return movie, which I really enjoyed that movie so much. The first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, or whatever, so much that, of course, I had to see the second one because it is a sequel. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. But at least it's a nice sequel, and Mewtwo actually isn't such a bad guy like he was, but he's still distrusting of people, but he actually became friends with Ash. Because, why not? And of course, Ash, yes, he's not going to be a dickhead and capture him, but still, he never fucking gets the Pokemon. God damn it, Ash. You have your chance to freaking, you know, friend Mewtwo and actually, you know, get him. And actually be good. Maybe then you would actually win. Nah, you probably would throw it away, just like the rest. The one that hit the home the most, him releasing, was freaking Squirtle and Pidgeot. Charizard was never one of my true on-top favorites, but Squirtle through the Blastoise line and Pidgeot were like one of my favorite Pokemon of the day. Along with Pikachu, or Raichu specifically. But when he almost gave up Pikachu, I was ready to stop watching Pokemon. Butterfree's a sad episode. I cried as a kid, but I'm not a big fan of Butterfree in general. It is a sad episode. But none hit home for me most when, except for the Squirtle and Pidgeot and nearly the Pikachu episode. Those hit home the most for me. Because those are Pokemon I actually care about. Butterfree, not so much. While it is sad, because he's one of his earlier Pokemon, but like I cannot listen to Pikachu's Goodbye without tearing up. To me now it's like a song whenever me and a long-term relationship break up. And I just listen to that song. And it's sad. I'm lonely. Charizard and Dragonet. Where's my duck? There's my duck. There's my quack. My seizure-causing duck. Flip, flap, 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 flap. Such a majestic, floaty little Polygon. He's a floating Polygon. He is literally made of himself. A series of themselves. Now I imagine Polygon is just a bunch of tiny versions of himself. Because technically he is nothing but polygons. Such a weird design, but I love it. It's just a series of shapes. It's so weird. Also, it's a man-made computer Pokemon, but yet it's freaking alive. What if they make a baby and it's like a pixel quack? No. A pixelated Pokemon. In the actual canon games, that'd be amazing. Also, how do they fucking program a dang Porygon to give birth? Can you? Yeah. You can breed Porygon, right? I was about to say, how do they program him to give birth? And now here I'm thinking, wait, can you even breed him? He has a gender, right? I never bred him. I think we've talked about this. Yeah, that's why I went back onto my conversation. I'm like, wait, why am I saying this? I don't think you can breed a Pokemon. I don't think you can breed him. Because he's literally a computer. He's a cyber Pokemon. It would make sense that he can't breed. What the hell's going on? People are dropping things. Hold up, guys. It makes more sense for an error. Makes sense. I feel like he should evolve into a form called Pixelation. Instead of Porygon 2 and Porygon Z. Porygon. One of these days, I'm just gonna freaking throw these out the window until Nintendo decides to learn how to make better controllers. At least Porygon can't. At least Porygon can't breed, unlike other Pokemon. Other Pokemon that doesn't make any sense when breeding. Cough, cough, Nidoking. Because Nidoqueen's sterile. Makes no sense. Like I don't get why you have to breed a Nidoking with its own baby. Think about that for a second. Nidoking can't breed. Nidoking can. I don't get what they were thinking with it. It's just weird. But Nidoran female and Nidorina can. But Nidoqueen no. So for people who breed competitively or for specific like egg moves or whatever, they usually breed a Nidoking with a Nidoran female or whatever. Or just for reasons if they decide to breed two members of that family. It can't be a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen. I don't know anything of that. I don't know anything of history. That's all mumbo jumbo to me you just mentioned, so... In fact, I don't know much of anything, to be honest. I'm not very intelligent, and I'm very ignorant. I'm sure y'all have noticed by now. I'm not the brightest person. Oh, pish you, you don't know me. It's okay, no one understands me, even people close to me, so it's not like you would. Trust me, I feel it, and I know it, and I see it every day. Do you expect me to just blurt this crap out for no reason? What reason would I have to say that? I see it every day. Yeah, but my point is I have none. little to no intelligence when it comes to anything. And I see it every day. I'm not as smart as half you guys make it out to seem I am. Trust me. There's no reason for me to say crap like that. Only for it to get blown off. The only common knowledge I have is anything of my element, of gaming or anime. Anything in the real physical realm, physical world, I have little to no intelligence in. Shiny hunting rares are a pain in the ass. Especially when there's only one. Ghastly, you had to take forever. I really wish that I would have gotten all three of you by this point. I really want to go after combos of Porygon. Talk to you later, man. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna get off short of myself. My eyes are starting to hurt. It's getting late. Maybe you quack fuck. set here. No, only load screens do. I do appreciate all of you guys, thank you. I'm sorry to talk down about myself, but I see a lot of it every day. And it's more than just that. I just don't think too highly of myself in any regard, regardless. I know I'm better than that, but I just don't. But I know my ability. Now, when my eyes are killing me, I'm gonna get off. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours and 20 minutes now. I'm gonna go relax, lay down. It's already going on 9:30. I have some NVIDIA shit to update, I guess. I have things I need to do on my computer then. I need to update my NVIDIA driver and I need to freaking scan my computer. Apparently. Whatever. I'll get that shit running. I'm gonna go lay down, get my eyes a rest. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for some more shiny hunts. Hopefully Porygon can happen. Hopefully Mankey can happen. After that, I'll probably go after something else. Maybe some Psyduck or something. Or Dratini. Or something that I want. Have a good one.